It's Entertainment Schmig.
Brought to you by Plaza Motors. We'll get to your American Idol winner in just a minute. But
I can't wait.
Whoa!
For the name I don't know.
And we'll never hear again.
There is a Twitter war a-brewing thanks to Harry Shearer. I don't know if you heard about this a few days ago, but Matt Groening, creator of The Simpsons, said, oh yeah, the whole cast is on board for the next season, which was not true. Apparently, everybody had signed or renewed contracts for next season except for Harry Shearer. And he was like, hello, I haven't signed a deal yet.
He does Officer Wiggins.
He does Montgomery Burns.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
He does Burns, and he does Smithers, his assistant, Ned Flanders, Principal Skinner, a lot of kind of like the nemesis characters to all of the main characters on The Simpsons. But yeah, he hadn't done a deal. He hadn't finished his deal. And then Harry Shearer tweeted this a couple hours ago from James L. Brooks' lawyer. James L. Brooks, one of the creators of The Simpsons. Quote, show will go on. Harry will not be a part of it. Wish him the best. Second tweet. This because I wanted what we've always had, the freedom to do other work. Of course, I wish him the very best. He's out. He's done. I don't think he wants anything to do with The Simpsons anymore. And there's no chance of reconciling with him. Big news, but at the same time, when you think of the run of The Simpsons, it's amazing that there haven't been as,
Any other Exodus?
Yeah, I mean, any other huge...
Yeah,
maybe
like Julie Kavner.
Right.
Been on for years, but although what else is she doing, really?
Yeah.
And the girl from Legend of Billie Jean.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Little girl.
They do have a pretty sweet gig. And think about it. With all of the years that The Simpsons have been on, don't you think they can go back and just use his voice?
They could totally find somebody that can do that
That's
identical
exactly
voice.
right. Not only that, but, he's made enough money. He doesn't care, and he does know that, you know.
Yeah. Well, and he actually came in and replaced some of the other voice actors who did those voices.
People can do those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty easily.
Yeah, pretty cush gig that I'm sure anyone else would be happy to take over for you.
It would be fantastic. I could do it.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm making up a new character.
Now on to American Idol and the 2-hour finale last night. Gee, I wonder why next season is the last. 2 hours to crown your champion. Who did you want to win, Courtney?
Jebediah.
What about you, Guy?
Sturley.
And you, Kevin?
Montgomery.
That's weird because there were only 2 people in the final, but it ended up...
No, it was Sterling Montgomery, I think is the...
He calls him Sturley. He calls him...
Spoiler alert to the person who didn't watch it yet. Here's your American Idol winner. Exactly. It ended up going to Nick. He beat out Clark.
Okay, well, we don't have the audio.
That's
No, it's not a
weird.
big deal. All they're
Fine.
going to say is, and your next American Idol is...
Nick. Done. Also done, finished, whatever. CBS pulling the plug on CSI. They said they're going to wrap things up with the TV movie. By the way, what's his face? Peterson. William Peterson coming back.
For the finale?
Oh, really?
For this, TV movie shebang.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Other shows that have already gone away, 2.5 Men, The Mentalist, they confirmed all of that stuff. CBS Cyber, though, will be back. And actually, CBS is shifting Ted Danson, who's spent the last 4 seasons on CSI, over to CSI Cyber. So that's kind of how they're going to continue it. This is the new trend in TV shows based on movies. Every single network has had one of these so far. ABC has Uncle Buck. This is the second Uncle Buck TV show.
Yeah.
This time they're casting it with an African-American cast. But on CBS, they're doing Limitless. Bradley Cooper will reprise his role, by the way, that he played in the movie. And Rush Hour. It won't have Jackie Chan or Chris Tucker, though, because they weren't. Is he? No, I don't know.
Chris Tucker was just in town last weekend, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
TV tonight, a bunch of finales. Vampire Diaries, The Odd Couple, The Blacklist, Scandal, Reign, Elementary, American Crime, and the season finale for Grey's Anatomy. New rumor heating up that apparently Ellen Pompeo was behind McDreamy's departure.
Ooh.
And it looks like he may have been having an inappropriate relationship on set. He still had a year left in his contract.
Does he think he's a politician from Missouri?
Well, it looks like he had a year left on his deal. But not only was Ellen close with Patrick, but she was close with Patrick's wife, Jillian. And if you remember, not only did he lose his job this year, he lost his marriage. His wife filed for divorce.
Yeah?
Apparently, Ellen found out about this relationship with someone else on the show, and she kind of lobbied for him to go. And that may be the reason. I don't know if it's just all made up or whatever, but I think people are still trying to figure out why. Why did all of this happen? And tonight, the Letterman farewell continues. George Clooney will be on the show, and Tom Waits. We just mentioned him in the studio a couple days ago.
Nobody's a big fan.
No, not at all.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
I'm sorry if you're I like John Waite, but not Tom Waits.
And Mad Max is opening this weekend. There is a men's rights activist. His name is Aaron Clary. He wants you to boycott Mad Max Fury Road.
Why?
He says it's full of feminist propaganda. It doesn't look like this guy has even seen the movie. And he said the world, if this movie is a success, will never be able to see a real action movie ever again. And it doesn't contain some political lecture or more about feminism.
I've heard great things about this new movie.
Yeah, I think Aaron's a more. So that's entertainment.
It's moron, isn't it?
Theron, she's in the movie.
Oh.
That's Entertainment Schmig. More at 8:40 and online at y98.com.